What's up everybody, it's me Blake316 here with a new video for you guys, and in this video we're going to be talking about Sonic Unleashed 10 years later. Now, I recently just beat this game, and I'm going to be honest with you. Even though it's 2019, I originally bought this game back in 2009. I remember when I first bought this game, I remember seeing the trailers. I thought it looked cool. I thought the Sonic levels looked really good, especially coming off games like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. So when this came out, for me personally, this was a must-buy game. Now, back when I bought this game back in 2009, I thought it was pretty good, but I only played it for maybe a couple hours and then I stopped playing it. Reason because I got stuck. Yes, I got stuck in a Sonic Unleashed game. Now playing this game 10 years later, I realize why I got stuck. But before I talk about that, let me start off by saying this game actually holds up pretty well. Reason why I think it holds up pretty well is I think personally the jump between the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One isn't a huge leap. So going back playing Xbox 360 games, in my opinion, isn't that bad. Now this game does not have any type of Xbox One enhancement. I did play this game on the Xbox One, by the way, and it has absolutely no Xbox One enhancement. It just has the backwards compatibility, allowing me to play it, and that's why I recently played and beat the game. Now, I realized playing this game, it's an open world Sonic game. Now, with that being said, I realized why I got stuck back in 2009 is because this game actually forces you to explore the world and actually talk to people. And back then, I was just trying to go from level to level, and eventually it wasn't allowing me to play certain levels. Reason being, I didn't unlock them. Now, being that this is a 10-year-old game, I already stated this game holds up really well. Visually, it holds up really well. Like I said, not a huge jump. Also playing this game, I noticed it still stands the same with me, and I'm sure a lot of other people. The Sonic levels feel and play really good, as the Warhog levels are kind of a chore. You know, they don't really have any type of feeling to them. You basically run through the levels being forced to beat up all the enemies that are thrown at you, and eventually you beat the game. Yes, there's some platforming involved in the later on Warhog levels, but other than that, it's just basically a beat 'em up. That's it. As far as the Sonic daytime levels, they're fast, and in my opinion, the best part of the game. With that being said, I did beat this game. It is like an open world Sonic game. They do force you to talk to people, and they do, there is a bit of a grind because, like I said, I couldn't unlock certain levels. There's sun medallions and moon medallions that you eventually have to collect. I did beat this game, and let me tell you straight up, the final boss level, like the final level of this game, is by far one of the hardest levels I've ever played in all of gaming. The final level is going to take you about 45 minutes to an hour to beat one level. Yes, you can S rank the level and get it like 15 minutes. That's like God rank though. Like, let's be honest here. I don't know anyone personally who's gonna get an S level. But yeah, it's the hardest level. And then the final boss is by far one of the hardest final bosses I've ever beat in my life. There's 3 stages. You're not allowed to continue. If you lose in the second stage, you gotta do the first one all over again. There's 3, like, it's literally 3 final bosses and you can't save within all of them. But yeah, I beat it. And it really felt satisfying, you know, to know that it was that damn hard, right? But yeah, like, I'm going to tell you right now, the final stage, final bosses are far from fucking easy. Don't let the game fool you. Don't let the cover fool you. But overall, it was a fun experience. And mind you, I had this game for 10 years. I bought it when it first came out. And I've always wanted to play it, but then it recently got thrown back in my memory because, like I said, it recently announced the Xbox One backwards compatibility. And you know what? It was worth it. It's not the best Sonic game. This game definitely has a lot of mixed feelings, and 10 years later, it still stands. Like I said, the Sonic levels feel really good. The Warhog levels, A lot of people complain about the difficulty spike in the last level. Like, it's like a ridiculously hard level, and it legit takes you an hour. Like, once you die, you're dead. Like, you have to start over. It can be really frustrating. But, you know, me being the greatest gamer in the world beat it, you know? But, yeah, 10 years later, this game, it holds its, you know, time. I'd be like Sonic Adventure 2, and then I would put, as far as a 3D Sonic, I never played Colors, so I would put this one third. I know a lot of people really like Colors. I remember Sonic and the Black Knight really wasn't well reviewed. There's a couple other Sonic 3D games, Sonic 06, which is a lot of people say is terrible. There was Shadow the Hedgehog. I might be missing one or two. But yeah, this game, I enjoyed it. It was really good. And like I said, 10 years later, I thought it was really fun playing. Like I said, those Warhog levels, like, the idea was really cool, but the gameplay was just it was just boring. It wasn't bad, it was boring. And then like the Sonic levels, like I said, were really fun. But this is definitely a challenging game. This is, in my opinion, definitely one of the more challenging games I've ever beat because of those hard levels. Other than that, 10 years later, it's still a good game. Well, I can't still say it's still a good game because a lot of people might not ever thought it was a good game, but I thought it was cool. I would definitely recommend it if you like Sonic games. Other than that, it's me, Blake, doing Sixes, talking about my experience with Sonic Unleashed literally 10 years later. It's crazy that this game is 10 years old. But anyway, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Until next time, peace.